don't they have the little like the teepees or something? Isn't it like a little? They call it like a pee-pee teepee where you put it on top.
Welcome to Tired Parents Club. Hey, we have a packed house today. There you go. Everybody waves. I'm your host, Kevin Pinto. We have Sierra Langford here.
Hello.
Welcome to Tired Parents Club again, where we talk about everything from raising the littlest versions of ourselves, whether it's, kids and then talking about their poops and their throw-ups and eventually when they go to college someday, right? But we're not there yet. So, Sierra, what are we talking about?
So we all know that mothers play such an important role in those early weeks of life, right? But
Sure.
but today we are talking about the dads, okay? The dads need some love too.
Yeah.
Yes. And there's some startling statistics out there. I'm just going to throw this out to you guys. The latest stats show that dads bonding with babies is absolutely crucial, but some struggle with feelings of being left out, with approximately 25% of new fathers experiencing impaired bonding. So now I'm going to open up the floor to Ted, Chris, and family. Thank you so much for joining us today and chatting with us about this topic. How was it for you guys as dads in those early weeks?
Ooh. Chris?
Oh, man. First off, thank you for having me.
Wonderful.
But yeah, I'm first couple weeks. So I have two kids. I have a almost 2-year-old and a 2-month-old. So pray for me. But I would say, honestly, those first couple weeks, I feel like it's a journey just because the mom is feeding. You're trying to fit in where you can get in, trying to either hold and support when she's tired, or being able to, if she's up, got to change the diapers. You got to give her the water. But honestly, even just with both of my kids, it's just trying to make sure that I'm just being there, that they know, hey, they can say dad for the first time.
Yeah.
That's
They do. They all do.
That is the battle right now. I know Lila is saying dad. Now, I think she's just saying a sound.
Yeah.
But I'm going to claim it because she's go dad. And then Jenna will be like, no, mama. And then she'll go on a rant. Dad.
It like it reinforces it.
I'll
I
tell
think
you
it
what
counts.
broke my heart. My son's first word was mama. And all the time I heard that, oh, dada is so much easier to say. Dada is so much.
Yeah.
Mama. It was early on.
That's good, though. Honestly, that's good for all of us. I honestly wish she had said mama first.
Yeah.
Because now I got to hear it. But yeah, no, it's for safer for all of us. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Because moms are doing way more than we are. We're just acting dumb and doing the silly stuff.
Savannah actually did say mama first, which I was happy for. She couldn't say dada or daddy for the longest time. I actually have a pair of socks that says my favorite people call me Yayi. Because the longest time, instead of saying daddy, she goes, Yayi. That's how
That
she
is so cool.
But now she's got the da. Perfect.
I love it.
And it's locked in.
I love it.
So Ted, yeah, how were those first, I guess, couple weeks?
Yeah, first couple weeks, just like Chris mentioned, you get in where you fit in. I found my role was like the joker of the family, like making jokes and making light of situations. It's in the middle of the night, pitch black. We have nothing but the little light from the breast pump, and I'm feeding the baby, and she's milk drunk, and I'm like, I'm holding her. I was calling her the levitating, lactating Buddha baby, and that was like our 3 a.m. joke, but. Really, anywhere I can bring levity to the situation, because those first few weeks, it's fog of war, right? They send you home with this little child. You don't have any user manual or anything to work with. Every 3 hours, you're trying to stay on the schedule, crying, and then blowouts, poops, and all this. So it was just finding the moments where we can make some light of the situation, finding some moments where we can laugh, as opposed to be in this stressful situation and then get mad at each other or anything. So that's how I navigated it. And any food run or make some breakfast or anything, make sure that the wife is fed and hydrated.
Definitely fed.
That's exactly. That was.
I feel like you should
that was
take
the-
like
I should have
a
started
pet
with
or
that.
something, yeah.
Baby, did you eat?
It's the real. And Jenna will be the first to admit it. Yes, she's like, I know I get hangry. I know I need the food. It's like,
Yeah.
and it's for the baby, right?
Well, yeah, you're using a lot of energy breastfeeding the baby, right? And the calories that you're burning, yeah, you need that sustenance.
Oh, absolutely.
So and hydration.
For
And
sure.
Hydration.
Do you have a girl or?
I got one boy. He's our He's our mighty survivor, warrior child, Miles. So he's almost 2. And then I got a 2-month-old Araya Joy. So she's my blessing. She made my heart soft.
So you're a new girl dad, right?
I'm a new girl dad.
Oh, we got the club.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
We're all girl dads. That's the thing now, right?
And nobody warned me.
Right?
Nobody warned me.
Yeah.
It's so different. Even just changing the diaper. It's just having to make sure that you're cleaning safely. Yeah, for a boy, everything's there.
Apparently, there's a method. Yeah, you have
Oh,
to go from a
absolutely.
straight. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's a whole thing.
Absolutely.
So yeah, no,
At least you don't have to worry about getting squirt in the face with the pee
No,
with boys.
exactly.
Well, don't they have the little like the teepees or something? Isn't it like a little? They call it like a pee-pee teepee where like you put it on top.
All I know
Can I
is
say that?
Throw
We're gonna look that up in the break
a
for sure.
washcloth over them and
all I know is you
Cover
just
'em.
speed up.
Yeah.
It's
I take
quick.
the chance.
Quick and easy.
Whatever happens, happens. You know, she's
Yeah.
you don't really she's on the changing table, right?
Yeah.
So if it happens, it's on the changing table. Big deal.
So it sounds to me like the both of you played the role of, support in those first few weeks. When did you feel like it started to shift where it wasn't just, oh, I'm supporting my wife, my partner, my family. I feel more of a connection, more of a relationship as time went on with your daughters and son.
Ted?
I see what's going on here. I would say the first time I kicked my wife out the house. And when I say kicked her out the house, it wasn't in a bad way or whatnot. It was like, baby, you need a break. I got this. Leave me home alone with the baby. We'll be okay. And the first trip, she was able to go out, just decompress for a little bit, come back. Baby's still alive and breathing.
That was 15 minutes. I
Good to
bet.
go. Hey,
Yeah,
5 minutes or 15 minutes is still some time alone. But I would say that was the first time where there was that one-on-one bonding. And that's where I felt like I could help more than just support with the baby role. It was giving my wife the time to separate and take a couple hours out of the house. And then I would say after that, it was maybe a few months in when there's more of an interaction between you and the baby, making eye contact. You get your first little giggles and laughter. That's where it was like, oh, okay, there's a bond happening. She could tell the difference between me and mommy and the difference of how daddy plays versus how mommy plays. And that's where it really started to sink in for me.
Nah, I think you kind of hit it on the head. I'd say those two different experiences. One is when I started to get in the cooing and the smiling for the first time, and it made it seem like, okay, she actually knows who I am, and he actually knows who I am. But honestly, also when I was able to even kick my wife out the house and be able to have her get a massage or be able to do something just for herself, it was scary at first, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But the biggest thing I would always just say is, hey, as long as I got bottles, I'm good. I'll figure the rest of the stuff out. I know how to change a diaper. I know how to make sure that he's calm and he's good. But as long as I had bottles for them to drink, I was good. It was good to go.
It's true, yeah, because I mean, I struggle sometimes with it, right? Where it's like, I can't breastfeed and chill, and we have to go warm up a bottle and then do it. It takes a little bit longer sometimes. So that's the battle sometimes at night. Even I'm like, but you can go breastfeed. I have to go warm up the bottle, hold her while she screams, and then go do it.
That odd minutes in between.
Yeah.
Oh, just waiting for it to warm up.
Yeah.
I'm telling on myself. So with the bottle warmer, because there's different settings if it's like plastic or glass, right? And we had the glass bottle. And your boy set it a little bit too long, so the milk was too hot. But you have a hungry baby, and once they see the bottle, of course I tested it. But that was the problem because baby sees the bottle, like, okay, time to eat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's too hot, so I need to let it cool down. The baby's like, nah.
I'm fine, take it out.
Yeah.
You have to wait it out, and it's the worst.
Put it in the freezer for a little bit, had to cool it down.
True, they don't
so,
have any concept of time.
There's that part where it's like, don't overheat the bottle because then you're gonna be in a world of hurt, baby.
World of hurt.
Yep. Guys, we gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Tired Parents Club.
Latest study showed dads who are more involved in daily care, like bathing, feeding, playing with their baby, they tend to raise children who are more confident and even do better academically. Go figure. Guys, Ted and Chris, can you each talk to me about what's your favorite thing to do with your children?
Oh man, favorite thing, Chris.
I'll say
Or the thing you do most
Look.
is when, for example, my husband and I, we kind of divide the roles, what to do with our son. So every Wednesday, we know he's got a bath, which is today. And we know, like, okay, I'm going to do the bath on Wednesday. You do the bath 2 days from now, that sort of thing. So are there things that you guys divide up that, like, that's my jam. That's what I do with my daughter. That's what I do with my son, or anything you look forward to?
Well, I do a lot of. I mean, we mix it up with Jess and I, where I'll do the diaper changes just as much as Jess whenever I can. I do love giving her, because your boy's getting a lot better. Savannah has so much hair. So when it comes to bath time, like, that hair goes all the way down, like, to the bottom of her back. So I've gotten down to a good rhythm. We get the toys in the bathtub. I get it nice and warm. And then we have a little hose that she can play with the water. And in the back, I'll get the whole, I brush up after the shampoo and the conditioner. I brush up, grab the hair with the hand, and then you brush down to get all the knots out. So we do a combination of all that as we navigate the bath time.
Ted, I'm gonna cut you off, man. We can't
apologize.
we can't ignore.
Do not apologize.
You're
Do not
good.
apologize.
All right, so Chris, your kid was in here crying, and that's just part of life, right? And we have to bring our kids to work. So mine was in work the other day, actually. She was pretty cool, and the newsroom's a little different, I think, than other people's workplaces. So
Yeah.
a little different. But yeah, we'll pop us back in here. Hey, so yeah, what you got?
Oh,
What's your favorite thing to do? Sorry, I know we're all recovering right now.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Favorite thing to do, I would definitely say. So I'm played basketball all the way growing up, from when I was in kindergarten all the way through college. And one of our fondest memories is I found out my son was a basketball fan at about 4 months, because I took him to a high school basketball game, and he was just watching the ball go back and forth. It was quiet and was clapping and was happy.
He was
I
into
said,
it.
I got one. I got one. So I'll say this, one of my fondest memories, and even just being able to bond and help alleviate some time with my wife, was I would say, you know what? I want to go to a basketball game. Let's go to a basketball game, Miles. And we would honestly kick it the whole time. But at home, one of our biggest things is bath time. Bath time is always my time. I know that I can play with the rubber ducky with him. I know I could play with his letters with him, and we get to singing and all of this type of stuff. So it's always a great time. So those are some of the fondest memories I have with him.
Yeah, I'm not like at throwing. She's 7 months old, so we can't do as much yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely like a lot of wrestling. Just we'll go in the bed, right, with the big king bed. She's excited because she can just keep rolling.
Yep.
A little bit more distance, and we'll just like lay in the bed and stare at each other. I think one of the pictures here. So this is our kids, by the way, Chris.
Man.
So that's me, Jenna, and that's Lila.
Oh my gosh.
Savannah,
you gotta
all that
think her
hair.
hair is gorgeous.
Look at that hair.
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was actually like 2 days ago. She fell asleep.
nice.
She was way too tired.
that's the best too.
Yeah,
Right?
I know you probably didn't even get up.
No, I ain't moving. Nope.
Oh.
That's us wrestling on the bed kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I know. I ain't waiting. No.
Yeah.
Jenna, yeah.
Yeah.
You get something. Get me anything. Change the channel. Or if you really want her, come and get her.
No.
So something I really wanted to talk about, because I found this kind of difficult, right? When your child is born, right? They're like, oh, you have to have this immediate connection, this immediate love, but we didn't have a chance to build that bond like the moms do. And I found that kind of difficult, right? I was like, oh, I love her, but I don't know her. And so I think that's hard for dads to build that connection.
Yeah.
And I did struggle with that. So I wasn't sure if you guys felt that connection, or if it took a little while to, love your kid. And I know that's probably something that's weird for people to understand, but it's true. You have to build a bond. You can't just love a stranger.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Did Chris, did you struggle, I guess, at first?
I think absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was one of those things of where my wife has carried both of our kids for 9 months. And then it was an instant connection of being able to, I can feed them and stuff like that. They're looking at us, or more specifically me, they were looking at me and sometimes they would cry because they wanted their mom.
Yeah.
If I wasn't being able to hold them the right way, it's not like I could just breastfeed them for comfort or anything like that. So it was one of those things where I had to grow into that. And even on the husband side and just being the dad, not necessarily having the same type of attention from your wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. It's like, I didn't resent my kids, but it was one of those things like I was a little jealous. Like, man, they get to have that much time with them, with her. And it's like, hey, I'm on the back burner a little bit for a season. But I think of course it changed over time, and I love both of my kids, but I definitely understand that first beginning initial, okay, I gotta get to know who they are. They gotta get to know who I am. And as that love grows, it grew tremendously.
And it's harder for us to build that. Because like you said, you don't have that connection where we're breastfeeding and stuff like that. So not only we didn't hold them for 9 months, which by the way, I'm glad I didn't. I don't envy that. But we didn't get to build that bond, you know, and that is a struggle. What about you, Ted?
Yeah, well, so I've read a lot about it, actually. Someone who tries to read books. I'm the kind of person, I'll read something before I jump into it. And it's actually a lot of dads feel that, building that bond. So I did my best to try before the baby was born. And so we'd lay on the bed, and I would read books to her we didn't know if it was a boy or girl until she was born. So I would reading books to the baby. I would sing to the baby as bad as it was, and play some of my favorite songs. I'm right. But those were some of the things I did very early on before the baby was born. But to your point, Savannah came into the world. It's like, okay, here's this little bundle of joy that's mostly just clinged on to mommy. So there was a few weeks in where I could tell, she remembers my voice, and my voice was soothing to her. And after about a month, my wife and my mother-in-law used to call me the savvy whisperer, because I was able to calm her down and with just whispering and holding her and just doing my breath work to regulate her. So that's where I think the bond and that connection really solidified. But a lot of it, I was thankful for just reading to her in the womb, because once I got that glimpse of her knowing my voice, then that love really started to sink in even deeper.
That's true. And I guess from your perspective, did you notice that your husband maybe struggled a little bit to find that connection, or did you feel like you were just more connected and you were trying to get him involved?
Yeah, no. So Chris actually brought up an excellent point of just how much your relationship changes with your husband once a baby is born, because you are so used to it being just the two of you and having all this time for each other and hang out with each other and do things with each other. And then it's like, okay, now you both have this little life that you have to take care of, and they demand so much of your time and so much of your energy. And then trying to find the time for each other again, just to say hi, I remember the first time when me and my husband we put Liam down and we had an hour to ourselves to just hang out, watch a show, and it was like, oh my God, it's amazing. And it's and are we falling asleep on the couch? Yes, because we're exhausted. But yeah, I mean, that was something that me and my husband went through, and then it changes over time, and then you appreciate each other in different ways that you hadn't before. But yeah, that's definitely a really big struggle of just the dynamic of your family, how much it changes.
Do you have an expectation, I guess, for your husband? Because I mean, I feel like for us, we're just trying to find something to do, right? We want to help. We do want to help. I'll clean the bottles or move the baby for 2 seconds, and then you go take a shower. And the shower, we all know finding a shower is difficult. But is there an expectation or something you really want from your husband?
Great question. Going back to that support role, so crucial in those first few weeks, especially if you're having just a physically rough recovery period. So my personal experience, I had an unplanned C-section, so I had to recover from surgery. So not only dealing with raising a little baby and getting used to a baby in the house, but he also was helping me just kind of physically getting around the house because I couldn't move right after having surgery. So just that support is everything. Whatever kind of support you need in that moment, just knowing your husband or your partner is there with you in it just is everything.
Welcome back to Tired Parents Club. I'm here with Chris Love. We have Ted Payton, and we're all very tired. We also have Sierra. Sierra, what is your next question for us? What do we got?
Okay, so now we're addressing a pretty hot topic, which is leave from work. Mothers compared to fathers. In a recent survey of new fathers, 64% took less than 2 weeks of leave or no leave at all after the birth of their child. Can you believe that? Ted and Chris, you want to dive into leave specifically for fathers, and what has your experience been? And we'll just open it there.
Well, Chris, you're on leave right
I'm
now.
actually on leave right now, so I can start with it.
Love it.
2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. I don't know how those fathers do it. Either I would say this: either their job is very demanding and they just need to come back to it, or man, I'll pray for those people. But but no, I'm on leave right now. I'm at a company that graciously gives even just the fathers 3 months of paid time leave. So that's been a blessing, not only just for supporting our family, but also giving me time to be able to bond with both my kids. We had leave for both of them. My first one, my son, I took it 3 straights out, 3 months straight. And then for this one, I took some time. I took a month, and now I'm taking my rest of my 2 months after about going back to work for a month and a half. So I think it's important. I think that leave is pivotal, not only just for the birthing parent, but also the father as well and the dad. It's just a blessing to be able to spend that time.
Amen. And you mentioned paid. There's unpaid leave too,
And that's
and also just preparing for it as much as possible. So I'm with you. I took the max that I could take. I think we had 6 weeks. I stacked on sick time. I stacked on even unpaid time, and I ended up taking 2 months. I wanted to do 3, and next time I would probably want to do 3 months. But
Next time.
If there is next time, hopefully there's enough time. You hear me, baby? But I can't look in the camera seriously and say the most important role I have is as a husband and a father if I'm only taking 2 weeks, right? If that's what I believe, if that's the hill I'm standing on, what I know for a fact is if anything were to happen to me, God willing, they'll find another meteorologist to fill in on the mornings. They'll have someone else fill my job. But Savannah will only have one father. My wife will have me as her husband as long as she'll have me. Don't leave me, baby. But those are the roles I hold near and dear to my heart. Those are the roles I find most important. So where I can have that time, where I can create that time, it's so important. Not just the bonding for the baby, but the bonding as a family. Towards the end of the leave, after especially the second month that I took, after we got into the bit of a flow with the parenting or whatnot, there was so many memories that were made, whether it was going for a hike with the family, just that quiet time together. First time we go to the brewery, listening to live music, we got those big headphones on, little baby girl and stuff. It's an opportunity to create memories because time is a thief. And we've already gotten to the point where a little girl is not a baby anymore. She's a toddler. And we already miss the scrunch. We already miss the times of when she was a newborn, and I'm thankful for some of the memories we were able to make in that time because it's never coming back. And if I would have taken 2 weeks, I could not look in the mirror and seriously think my priority is husband and father.
Dang, Ted got real serious on that.
I was about to cry.
I'm a prop too. I was like, no, dog, I was just tired. I could not go to work if I tried. I would have been a zombie. I would have been useless. But yeah, I understand what you guys are both saying. I'm just tired, man. I'm so tired now, right? That's why all of our titles are tired dads and moms.
Absolutely.
So it's real. All right, so we have a couple minutes left. We talked about some of the favorite things we like to do. We didn't talk about, and I know you guys do it. I don't know if moms do this. Jenna tries, she's just not, very good at it. But we create songs. We're stupid with songs.
Oh, yeah.
For everything, right? So I just want to hear our favorite songs that we kind of sing. And I know we jumble up the words every time. Mine's usually when we're changing the diaper. So I go up and I say, we're going to change your diaper. We're going to change your diaper. What are we going to find in the diaper? Is it a house? Is it a car? And then we open it up. No, it's poop. So that's how the song ends usually. And then my wife's laughing from the bathroom or whatever, listening while she's doing her hair and stuff. So yeah, that's my favorite song. What do you guys got? Chris, what's your song? Go ahead. I know you got one lined up.
Oh man. So
Uh-oh.
every time we give Miles a bath, it doesn't matter if my wife is downstairs, if she's upstairs. Anytime that we're about to give him a bath, we always start with, look at that naked booty. Look at that naked booty. Look at that naked booty. And it makes him giggle. It makes us giggle. We have a little dance to it,
love it.
and all of that before. It's just to hype him up before the bath time.
That's what I'm talking about. I think.
Booty. I always bring up the buns too. I'm like, look at the buns. Got the buns. Yeah. Yeah.
Naked baby. The diaper change song. My baby
same
girl's
song?
not same song, but same instance at the diaper change. We sing T-Pain. I go, baby girl, what's your name?
Love it.
Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink.
Ted, we might have the rights.
It's she has like the bottle. So like I remix it. It's like your bottle's getting ready, and then like Jessica is your mommy, and then I just freestyle all that. So I sing T-Pain when we change.
See,
that.
we all like singing. Do you sing?
We do have one.
What? Go ahead.
So we're in the throes of potty training right now. And as you know, they can't wipe themselves very good after they go to the bathroom. So we do have a song where he participates in it at this point because he's almost 3. And it's, we're going to wipe, wipe, wipe. We're going to wipe, wipe, wipe. Wipe your booty.
Hey,
Wipe your booty.
hey.
So, and he knows the words.
He says booty. So we go, we're going to wipe, wipe, wipe. And he goes, booty.
See, who doesn't like saying booty, right? It's fun.
I swear.
All right, guys, we gotta wrap it up. Everybody with the camera.
Wipe your booty.
All right, guys, thanks for joining the Tired Parents Club. We'll see you next time.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.